Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be reacting to a video called Nero Driving Cliff, Italy. This is from a channel called POB Drive 4K. And so check that out. I think, I don't know where in Italy this is. I do know, I'm concerned, right? Because I think, cliff, well, nobody wants to drive off the cliff. But I think in Europe specifically, the roads are like this. So it makes me a little nervous to see what kind of roads we're going to be traveling in. So I don't know, I'm scared, but cautious. Let's check it out and comment, like, and subscribe. Oh, it's in the Amalfi Coast. Beautiful place, but again, those roads are no joke. Oh my god. Okay, and he's driving a bus? Is this a bus? Okay, it's not even... Okay. It's not even just, I don't know, some sort of car. It's a bus, right? I think it's just something that's quite big. And to make it things, I know, where are all those cars? Oh my god, okay, yeah, exactly. Oh, okay, those people are really brave. How come all those cars are just parked there? What? As if the road was not small enough. Now there's a bunch of cars that are just stopping there.
I'm so glad. This is where I took a bunch of pictures.
Is it because people want to take pictures? So they just park their cars in whatever place? I don't know, this roads are freaking me out. Oh, and now they're in the other way. Oh my god! Ah! This car was about to. I mean, don't pull over. Well, you're backing out. Well, not backing out. You're just entering the road again. But are you crazy? Again, stunning views, but I wouldn't drive there. This is making me very nervous. The problem is, I think it's not just that they're so narrow. It's just also, again, there's a lot of bends, a lot of curves. So it's just, again, as if the road is not small enough, you also have to deal with the fact that, again, there's bends, there's curves. It's not a straight road ahead, and there's also cars parked there.
We need to be out of here by
That was a person in a bike. I think they're very brave. I think I would be very scared of just, I don't know, riding a bike here. But the buses, the cars, I'm gonna get crushed.
Yeah, but it's not far along. It's not like the other one. It's not like this.
Oh my god, oh, are those buildings? Obviously there are, but are those houses or there's some sort of hotels or Airbnbs and stuff? They're very pretty. I can't even imagine how incredible the view is. Yeah, maybe it's a restaurant of some sort or a store, but it has the most gorgeous views ever. I don't know if it's worth it though. Every time you have to leave your house every single day, you have to deal with this situation if that's your house. I don't know, I wouldn't drive. No, because this is actually far. I need a car. I would just, you know what, I'm fine. I don't need a car, I'll just walk. But you can't, right? Everything is so far away that you can't do that. I think the worst part about this to me is that the road is actually, it's stunning. Like, it's a beautiful road. So I would think, I would actually love to do this, and I would actually love to drive here. Or maybe not drive, maybe be in the passenger side, but just me, right? If I know that I'm going to be the only car there, I would be, oh my god, this is perfect. However, that's not really the case, right? Everyone's thinking that I want to drive there because it's beautiful. But yeah, everyone has the same idea, and that's what makes the whole thing sort of treacherous and precarious. Oh, the road finally wide road. Who would have thought it widened? This is seemed to me, oh my god, it starts to get narrow again. The thing is that it's so incredible. Everything is so incredibly small and narrow that even that part seems like a highway with how, oh my god, how wide. That car is just going very fast. I think they're just speeding. Oh my god, maybe it's just the angle. I'm so scared. I'm so frightened.
No idea.
I don't know if I were able, because obviously this is some sort of tourist. Well, maybe not for tourists. It's just this is a guided tour. I don't know how much I'd be able to enjoy this if I were even as a passenger. Obviously, as a driver, no, you couldn't pay me enough to drive here, especially a bus of that size. But as a passenger, I don't know if I'd be enjoying this. I don't think I would be, which is a shame because everything's beautiful. But I'd be so scared about the whole thing of, oh my god, look at this. This is a very sharp corner and this so narrow that I'd be constantly concerned we're gonna crash. I don't think I'll be enjoying the beautiful views. I can't. It's better to just enjoy them from afar, from a video. Or just walk there. Yeah, let me here. I don't care. I'll walk. It's beautiful though. I mean, yes, I gotta give them that. I mean, it's stunning view. Objectively, it's one of the most beautiful roads I've ever seen. In one of the most beautiful places. Oh my god, they have to almost stop. You know, the car that is sort of leading he's sort of leading, right? The black car. They have to basically, he has to stop every single bend, every single corner. He has to slow down so much because of course you don't really know what's up ahead. Are you going to be finding a bus of this size? Another car? Who knows? Yeah, these people over here, they have it right. Just pedestrians. I'm not going to even attempt to get in the car here. It's good that it has, oh my god, I like, yes, you know, thank you. You know, the little sign that said, you know, oh, you know, here. Thank you. I would have thought I would just, you know, straight to the cliff. Oh my god, there's another bus. I can't believe the two buses fit together there. Because I can't believe they fit. To me, from this angle, it looks like two buses cannot really fit in here. I mean, it probably is bigger, right, than it looks. It must be. I mean, because again, from this angle, the thing looks scary. That restaurant, though, that he just passed, I'm gonna guess it's a restaurant. With that amazing view. I mean, incredible. Another car. Oh my god. There's way too many cars here. Stop. People have to stop driving their cars here.
I'll send you half of the 500 because Nathan was going to buy it.
Yeah, because you can't really park, right? You just have to park literally just in the middle of the road. I'm wondering if the rear view mirrors are gone. They don't even pull them in, which I think it's crazy because I would imagine your rear view mirror is going to be on the floor. I go out to eat at a restaurant, and when I go to check on my car, oh, there's no rear view mirror because obviously someone, you know, a bus passed and I don't know, crashed into my rear view. Oh my god, the little, I love those motorcycles with the whole thing. Oh my god. Okay. The driver, I mean, the skill that these drivers have, off the charts.
With the car.
How? Oh, he can't pass?
Do you see what I
I can't. Okay. There's like a little tunnel. Oh my god, this view though. I mean, again, the views are unbeatable. But oh my god, look at this. This is insane. What happens if I don't know cars? Two cars cannot fit in here. Someone has to back up. But how much am I gonna back up? Forever? What is this? I don't have space to sort of pull over. I would. Yeah. He's also. Yeah. Oh, this isn't a touristy bus? This is just a bus. Ah, okay. This changes everything. I thought it was a touristy bus, you know, that with a guide and stuff. Not just a normal bus that just I pick up passengers. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, oh, because again, I can see how the landscape changes. Now we're in the actual downtown, if I can call it that. I don't know, it's just downtown. Everything looks, there's just a bunch of people here. Well, a bunch of houses, a bunch of buildings. I'm gonna guess this is sort of the downtown part of Amalfi, which is crazy to me to think, because I just assume it's just the roads, but no, this is actually where the center of the house, of the center of the actual city is. Did he say like go ahead? What is he making myself?
Il prossimo è pieno, quello sta 10 minuti, un quarto d'ora dietro di me.
In half an hour? I think. My Italian is not really good. Oh, maybe they thought that he was going to another place, and that's what he said. No, it's in the in half an hour. Or maybe it's me, right? You know, it's packed, it's full. I'll be back in half an hour. No, quarter of an hour, 15 minutes.
In the mountain.
It's beautiful though. I mean, really. Yeah, I think he's just. I think he's like making the sign to make them know that no, I'm you know, the bus is full, but I'll be back. But you know, you can't. You know, that's why I'm not stopping. It's because the bus, I can't really get any more passengers. I can't really. There's just way. I'm sorry, but there's my thing is that I think there's just way too many cars for this place. This road was not made to have that many cars. This is what I thought so far about this. This is crazy. Oh, finally the road widens up. A miracle. A miracle. It widens, well, a little bit in this part, a little bit, yes. Oh my god, there's a truck over there, a literal truck. How on earth are you gonna drive here? Oh, this is a tunnel. Okay. I'm blinded, I can't see anything. I'd be so, what is this? I can't, I think I'm gonna crash. And then you have a right, this is diabolical. They have a curve right next to the tunnel. Those roads are crazy. These roads are insane. No. Okay, at least, again, the road I think widens up a little bit in this part. As wide as it could be. Oh my god, is the speed limit 30?
No, it's way too.
Yeah. You have to go at a snail pace here. He seems to be going a little bit faster, but I don't know if that's just a perspective of because it's a video and maybe things are moving a little bit different in real life.
No, no, io sto bene. Solo che io non tengono la mascherina.
Chi è?
Queste due qua davanti, allora mi sono girata dall'altra parte.
Excuse me.
Già stanno coi piedi
Excuse me.
What?
The mask.
Huh?
The mask.
Oh, they took it off. It's so funny how, obviously because he's a bus driver, so he has to be constantly checking out the passengers and stuff, like in this part. Yes, it was mandatory.
Okay.
Or not, I don't know if it was mandatory to have the mask. But again, he has to look at the rearview mirror instead of looking at the road and be like, look on the road!
No, vabbè, a sedere no, magari se non do fastidio
People are so surprisingly chill about this. I don't think I would be that chill. I'd just be very frightened about the whole thing. I think the worst kind of passenger probably this person would be, oh my god, you need to chill. You know, I can't have insane passengers in my bus. I'd be freaking out. Even though it's probably like, I know what I'm doing. Did you think I just want to pick up this bus today? Oh my god, yeah, people are just walking. That would be me. I wouldn't attempt to get in the bus. I'd be so scared. The worst part, it just dawned on me that you just have to go because you know you're going up. I don't know, maybe it's a little bit less scary to me. I don't know, it's just the fact that there's no brakes going down. Please grab the brakes, but I don't know, I think it's just the impulse thing, right? It just makes it harder, I think, to kind of slow down or stop. Because again, you have the impulse because again you're going down. So I think I'll be a little bit more scared about the going down part. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna rewind this because what? This is a bridge right in the middle of this. My god. do not look down to the cliff. I think this was the scariest part. Maybe the others, I don't know why the others I think are really scary to me. Oh, it's because they have mountains. They have the rock outcrop here. In this case, there's just nothing on both sides. There's a part, oh my god, there's a part of the road that has the sharpest bend ever.
Okay.
Oh, this is a stop. Oh my god, they have so many tunnels, which, okay. I can't really go, both of them went by. Yeah, I thought one of them had to stop. The skill, again, the level of skill.
sui mezzi pubblici tra metropolitana e pullman e
How?
quant'altro.
Yeah, you can't. Someone has to. No. Well, someone. It's gonna be a car. Obviously, you're the bus. I can't really. I can't. I can't back up. You back up. You're the car, not me. Ah, there's another one. You know, the reverse skills you need to have, because obviously again it's never nothing straight, it's curves. You have to reverse in a bend, in a curve. Oh, you know, easy, you're looking at things from your rear view. I don't know, it's just okay, not for the faint of heart, and not for the less skilled drivers. You need to be really good at this. What I'm noticing is, yes, a lot of the cars, I mean, they stop, right? You have to wait for the bus to go in and you have to stop. So it's good, right? There's no reckless driving here. You need to be very careful. And I do think, I'm happy to report that all the cars seem to be, yes, of course, because he's a bus, he has a priority. And he's bigger, obviously. So I have to stop. And I think all of these drivers know what they're doing and they're good. So again, it's not reckless driving, which I'm glad for. Everyone seems to be very careful about it. Yeah, he knows exactly where to to the horns that, I mean, whatever. Maybe actually, again, the motorcycle is where he's at. Maybe that makes it a little bit scary, right? Well, I don't know, the in between the bicycle and the motorcycle. No, I think a motorcycle would be my way to go. I think that would be the only way that I would do this, because you're small, so you can just sort of pull over. This is beautiful though. Like this view. Oh my god, there's a boat over there. Oh my god. Yeah, there's a ship. Not a boat, maybe a yacht. No, it's a boat. It's beautiful. Oh my god, yes, this is so sharp. What are those? What are
Sto bussando già dalla furia. Nuovi così.
Was he mad? I think he was yelling at him, right? I'm pretty sure that he said he was, the other driver was doing something wrong. But what are those the markings on the road? They were very weird. This again, see, actually again, I would love to check out, because those restaurants, those stores, they're so beautiful. I just have the problem. How am I gonna get there? I don't want to get in the car. Oh my god, another. Okay, so the cycling thing apparently very popular here. Ah, no, not another bus. Ah, it's so far. It's so close. Wow. Not even breaking a sweat. He's so comfortable here. Again, maybe this happens to him like 5 times each day, so it probably has happened to him every day for the past 10 years. But oh my, I'll be freaking out. I mean, do I have to reverse the bus? It's just 2 buses. No, they know what they're doing. It's fine. They're so relaxed. I think the driver is so incredibly relaxed about this. I think I would be so scared that probably at one point I would be, just leave me here. This isn't my stop, whatever. I need to get down. I'll walk the rest of the road out the way. I don't care. See, this tunnel doesn't have the weird markings on the floor, on the road, on the pavement. I want to believe it was something else, and not like brake marks in the pavement. But they were very weird. Maybe it was just the shade of the roads, of the rocks or something. I don't know. But the other roads do not have this. They don't have the brake marks, which is good, I think. Oh my god, he's going too fast. He's going too fast. I need him to slow down. No, he's going way too fast. Slow down. The bluest water you've ever seen, but at what cost, right? At what cost? You really need to sacrifice your, I don't know, composure to be able to check out those incredible views. I think he knows that this part of the road just has fewer cars in general, because it just dawned on me that we haven't seen a car in a while, right? In a few minutes. Maybe not a few minutes, but again, for a few miles we haven't seen cars. So maybe he knows that this part of the roads are just, again, this is only one. He knows that, oh, I know where I can sort of slow down. I need to slow down because it's an area that has a lot of traffic. And maybe he knows that he can speed it up because it's an area that doesn't really get that much traffic. So maybe that's it. Maybe it was just coincidence, but I don't know. Oh, finally this place has a really good parking area, which I love. It's not freaking me out. Yeah, this area has sort of, again, parts where you can actually park and you're not interrupting the actual road, which I love. Great. This is how it should be. Yeah, well, of course, again, this is what I mean. No one's reckless. They know they have to stop. So funny though to me that people apparently, well, of course I don't know if I knew this, people actually live in this area. Like, they live in parts like this is a city, right? It's a town. They live there. To me, it's such a touristy place that it's hard to believe that people live there instead of, I don't know, maybe if you own like an Airbnb, an Airbnb, or I don't know, a hostel or something, of course I have to live there, like it's my house. Or maybe you rent rooms or something. But actual people that, I don't know, I work at a restaurant here, and it's not my restaurant, but I just work there, so I just sort of live in here. I don't know, it's just crazy to me, the concept of actually living in the Amalfi Coast. You know, you actually, this is my house, like this is one of my houses, or my house. I don't know, it's just very weird to me. Sort of to check out this view every single day of your life and deal with this situation of the roads every single day, it's just wild. Like, the bus driver doesn't live here. I thought it was a flag. It's not a flag, it's just a sign in the road. Oh my god, again with the blue water. How tall is this mountain? Well, mountains in plural, I don't know. But they're really big. I didn't notice how big they were, because he's been going down for a while, and the ocean seems to be just as far away as ever. It's not getting closer. Is this a lady? Wait, wasn't the lady sitting down? Oh my god, they have this racing sports car here. You can, yeah, he has to reverse, yeah. An amazing sports car, which, you know, lovely car, beautiful car, but you really can't do anything with it here, because it's not as if I can drive to like this insane speeds. It's not the Autobahn or something. No, I have to drive very slowly. So this sports car is just sort of wasted on this road. Someone passed him? Ah, oh my god, this person was incredibly brave. What on earth?
No, te lo dico io.
Yeah, but this lady, how come she's not sitting down?
I carichi fanno la processione di San Matteo quando stanno criminali. E questo non va bene.
I think it would be very funny. Well, not funny. Well, it's kind of funny. But she's sort of, you know, she's not sitting down. I think when you're sort of going down this incredible road, how are you? I think I would be falling over. I need to sit down. I think she's sort of, how is she's not more unstable? I think I don't know, it'd be kind of a frightening thing. Just because, you know, the things going down, all the bends, all the roads, you know, the road's very sharp. It has a lot of bends. This hairpin turns. You're sort of collapsing in the bus. the thing in the background, that mountain in the background, I have no idea what it is, but it's beautiful. Oh my god, even this like the architecture style of these houses, of these buildings, and of this house, it's beautiful. Everything's so stunning here. That motorcycle is going too fast. I think everyone's going way too fast. Do not put me in charge of these roads. I create the biggest traffic jam ever seen. I mean, no, you can't. You're going too fast. Oh my god, this is beautiful. But again, is it my idea, or has the ocean, instead of the ocean coming closer, which is what I would assume, because again, we're going down, the thing looks even farther away. What is this? What's the blue car doing? What on earth?
It drops you off.
He's coming out of a garage. Oh my god. Yeah, of course you sometimes have to go. You have to get out of places, of like garages. Oh my god. Oh my god, the bougainvillea. I mean, in the houses over there, the buildings over there. What a beautiful, beautiful view. He's speeding up. He's speeding up again.
She wrote another post. Seems like she's doing a little bit better, but still has a lot to go. The only thing is, this things can change so quick.
I'm thinking of the people that were riding their bikes here. I mean, great exercise. But this is a huge road, and obviously it's super, it's super uphill. So it's a very sharp uphill. And I can't even imagine if you're the people riding their bicycles when they're going down. It's just, I think it would be the prospect of going up the hill. You have to. It's a really good exercise. You're tired, but it's sort of, I can make it through, right? It's gonna be so tiresome, but yes, great. I would never do the bicycle thing in this downhill, because it's I'd be on the water. I can't. I just imagine the bicycle going at, I don't know how many miles per hour here. You can't control your bike. It's just the impulse is way too high. If it's scary going in a car, which I think gives you a little bit more of I don't know, I think you can handle cars a little bit better because you have more control. Bikes, what do you do with a bike? I think you're just, this is uncontrollable to me. Maybe once in the bike, no, because what I have to go down at some point. If I did the bike thing, I have to go down eventually. Instead of, no, whatever, I'm just going my bike and I'm going in a bus. I can't. Again, the road widens. It's so wide. After seeing everything so tiny, oh my god, it's actually huge.
I'm back tomorrow. Yeah, maybe I'll buy it for her. Maybe even give it to an early birthday present.
Another boat in the distance. I think that one's actually, I don't know, maybe a cruise ship? I don't know, it looks quite big.
Maybe that little elephant opener. I saw them. They popped up.
Grazie mille, buona giornata.
What? He's in the middle. Oh, okay, that was the stop.
I saw it popped up on Amazon. Is this Amalfi? No.
Isn't this whole thing Amalfi? Have I been run through this thing? It's at Amalfi, right? I'm not crazy.
We'll leave here by 4, and then we'll be back to the other one by 4:30. 4:30.
Wow, the roads are actually quite wide here. I'm shocked by how wide they are.
There by 6. I guess it's got there to 6:45. We can take a tram at 7 and catch it straight
what a beautiful, they have a yellow Volkswagen there that is beautiful. It's gorgeous. Actually, I would love to take a picture. You're in this beautiful place with a beautiful blue water in what may or not be the Amalfi Coast in a beautiful yellow car. It's just so picturesque. As long as someone else is driving the car. Because I think as a passenger, I'd still be freaked out. Wow, they have this ivy covered. Oh my god, there's another bus. I can't even focus on how beautiful this restaurant is or place. I don't know if it's a restaurant because of the bus. But oh my god, this place is beautiful. I'm going to assume those are actual plants and not just plastic. Everything's covered in plants and ivy, sort of covering the bricks. I don't know, it's just beautiful. Oh my god, there's another bus here. Okay, now we're entering our bus era. There's just so many other buses. Although I think maybe the road, are my eyes deceiving me? Or the roads are a little bit wider. Yeah, maybe, I don't know, I think they are a little bit wider. this sharp point. And he's just like, this is so confusing. I think I'm getting dizzy. Another tunnel, the tiniest, okay, I take it back. The tunnel, no, okay, this is obviously fit for one car. You have to, wait, how do people know? Because obviously it's a really big tunnel. How do I know that there's not another car? Exactly. Do they have some sort of, wait, do they have, I didn't check, no, I don't think they have. Do they have lights sort of going green or red? Oh my god, he sort of has to maneuver here. Yeah, because I would be entering this tunnel like, oh yeah, sure, whatever. No, it's just like this. There's only fit for one car. What am I gonna do? Yeah, I guess someone has to reverse. And if it's a bus, it's not gonna be you. Actually, what happens if there's two cars and it's not a bus, it's just two cars of the same size? How do you know where's the politics? Then who has to reverse? Well, the one that's my thing, well, that's what my logic tells me. It's obviously if you're going up, you're the one who has to reverse, not me. I'm uphill. Okay, there's a pedestrian, there's a bunch of motorcycles, there's a lot of things happening. Okay, now we're finally, actually, how come, I know the water now is looking a little bit close, right? Oh my god, now that is the actual, the speed limit was 20 kilometers, that's a snail pace. Not even snail pace, that's just, you're barely moving. Oh, because I can see it. It's now we're entering the place where there's literally no space.
Jamie will take care of it. Jamie's been doing that stuff for years. She worked for.
Oh, okay. Now we're finally in a place where we got here. How come I think we got there quite fast. I don't know. 1 minute the water was so, the ocean was far away, and now we're here. It's crazy.
And she can do one thing.
Wow, this was insane to me. I said it throughout the whole thing. I'd be a little scared. I think obviously the roads and the views themselves, I think are worth it. But oh my god, I'd be so freaked out about the whole thing. It's just kind of, I don't know. I'd be freaked out about the whole thing just because the roads are they're so small, they're so tiny. There's no space to back up, which I think makes the whole thing a million times scarier. Because I think when the roads are that small, but at least you have, this area, which I can pull over to a little bit to the side, that you can't really do this here, which I think obviously is what makes the whole thing really scary. I think again, I'm happy that I'm not the one driving this. I would like, but even then, even if I'm not driving, I'd be a little, again, even as a passenger in a bus, I'd be a little scared about the prospect of this, even though, again, you have to trust the bus driver. They know what they're doing. But still, there's a part of me that it just goes, oh my god, do not look down, do not look down. Even though, again, that's the idea that it's such a beautiful place. And you have to check out the views. Why on earth? Well, actually, not true, right? You're not going blindfolded. Okay, that would make it actually a million times scarier. But of course, when you're actually going to either a restaurant, which I think, again, it's a treacherous road, but at least, the views are worth it. So, it's the reward. I think it's worth it. So I think it would be, yeah, sure. I'd stay there. I would probably stay there for a few days because again, I don't want to do this again. This road is making me so scared. I wouldn't drive there to be honest. I don't think even though it's not that I'm a bad driver, but it's just, again, the stress of this road, I don't think it's for me. I don't think it would make me really stressed. I don't think I'd be up for it. It wouldn't be something that I would enjoy. As a passenger, again, maybe a little bit, the thing still looks super scary. Again, maybe if you're in real life, it looks a little bit different. But from the outside, as in, a video clip, it just looks like massively scary. So again, as a passenger, well, I guess I would have to face my fears. And knowing that, okay, the views are incredible from up above. And then, you know that you can just spend there. You can spend a few days there, which is what I would do, just because I'm not going down and then I'm going up again. No, it's just, I'll stay there weekend. I'll go visit the restaurants, the shops, I would stay there as in, overnight. I would though, I would just walk around. I would walk around places there. I wouldn't risk it. I wouldn't get in the bus. I wouldn't get in the car. And then, once, the 3 days, 4 days, 4 nights, whatever are done, it's where I would actually, okay, now I'm ready to go down. I think I was just surprised because I think the Amalfi Coast is, I think, one of the most famous places. Not even in Italy, I think just in the world, in the world history. Well, not world history. It's just one of the most touristy areas. I always say, again, with good reason, it's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous place. But I never thought of it as something that's that big. I thought it was just a smaller area or maybe a smaller town. But now seeing this, I just think it's really, really, it's a big thing, right? I don't know, it's just a big road, it's just a big town. Probably, I think, it's just maybe not a lot of people live there because obviously you can't, I don't know how they're the buildings and stuff. I don't really know how many sort of there are in this small area. But yeah, the road itself, I think it's just very big. But I think it makes sense because I think when I think of the Amalfi Coast, I think of it from the outside, because usually I think I'm used to seeing it from the boat, right? Or, from the outside, and you just look at the mountain, but you don't really take a look at what's inside the mountain. There are those treacherous roads, which again, it's a beautiful way to experience it. Although I think from the outside, it's also a beautiful but different way to experience it. But yeah, I think my number one question after seeing this though, it's how many people actually live there, as in, for instance, the lady that was there, she seemed to be as in, I live here. This is where I live. It's not as if, or maybe she owns a place there or something, but again, she probably goes on vacation, as in, I stay there for 2 months out of the year. So people that live there, how many people permanently or semi-permanently reside there? I'd be so curious about their lives. I just think it's crazy to live in this stunning place. But it's so touristy and it's just so weird. The concept of those roads, I don't know, it's just kind of crazy to me how those people live. I would love to know. And also, what I was wondering about the whole thing is how on earth did they actually build this? Because I know it's in the mountain, and I know, yes, we as humans, we've been building stuff in mountains and roads in mountains for probably millions, well, not maybe millions, but for thousands of years. But still, I want to know exactly when exactly was this place built? All those roads, all those tunnels, the actual houses, or, again, the buildings. They look very old, but I don't know if it's just, again, because it's the rock. I mean, the architecture is beautiful because they seem to be using the sort of the rock from the mountain, which I know obviously not the case. But I just think it looks so natural. It just blends with the environment so well. But I just can't help to think, okay, when exactly was this built? Does this have thousands of years of being built? Hundreds of years? I don't know. I just think it's crazy that we as humans have been able to build something like this in a place like this. It's wild to me. I don't know. Maybe it's just I'm very naive about the whole thing, but I just think it's mind-blowing to me how we've been able to, build this, with our scarce resources and fewer technology that we have these days. Because I know obviously this place is super old, so I don't know how old it is, but it's just, again, mind-blowing to me how we've been able to build this. It's just crazy. But yeah, having said that, I do want to go. Again, with my reservations, but I would face my fears and I would go because it's like one of the most beautiful places I've ever seen. So I think, again, it's a treacherous road, but you know what? The views are absolutely worth it. But that was it for today, and I'll see you next time. Bye!